The first location that we've come to is this Airbnb. This week, although I'm shooting for Bentley, it's also Roxanne's birthday. I booked us a nice, beautiful Airbnb in the Cotswolds while shooting the Bentley. And I mean, obviously you saw it already, but the first location is quite literally on the driveway of where we're staying because it looks incredible. We've got these trees all lined up. The photos that I've taken so far are on the screen. As I said, there's a whole shoot that we're doing at the moment. Roxanne's in this beautiful red dress. We will be going into London towards the end of the video, like I just said, so stick around to the end to look at the neon lights and the beautiful green car in neon lights. But for now, these are the shots that we've got around the house, and here we're going to move on to the next location and see what else we can get. After a super long day yesterday, driving from the Cotswolds up towards London because we're going to London tomorrow night. Today is a little bit of a write-off day as it was yesterday. However, we stumbled upon this beauty of a windmill, which I think you'll agree looks really good with the Bentley in frame. So we've got a couple of shots here, which you can see on the screen, of Roxanne hanging out of the window, in front of the car, etc. Looks fantastic. The green polarizing with the blue of the sky, and the brown / black of the windmill. Just probably my favorite location actually so far. Found it on Google Maps. So yesterday when we had a bit of a long day, I just sat on Google Maps going through it, trying to find different buildings, architectural things, and that's number one way how I find a lot of my locations is literally just hours going around on Google Maps trying to find stuff. Found this, saw that had an entrance. I was like, well, I'll turn up, speak to the owner and see if it's a possibility of me shooting it, and she was totally fine with it. So I'm gonna head on to London tomorrow night. So that's the next bit of the video. So if you waited this long, well done. We're gonna go get some night neon shots, which is gonna be completely polarizing to what we've got so far. Okay, so the first location that we've come to is this place here in Soho, which looks insane. Got the good old Sony A7R5 with the 1635mm on it, and the car is looking incredible. I'm gonna have to put it on the mouth mount, so I know that sounds really funny, but the shots will look really good. So obviously you have the reflection around the back, which looks incredible. So I'm gonna get a quick shot of that. Which look, oh my god, that's actually sick. Taking a step back. Try not to get run over. Maybe one straight from the rear. And then I think if I come back over here, shooting back that way, once that car's gone, try not to get run over by this dude. Now, always remember when you're delivering photos for a client, remember to get both portrait and landscape shots. When you're shooting it like 40th of a second, you just want to make sure that you're being super stable. We're going to move to the next location, which is actually back down that way, but I can't reverse back round because London has cameras everywhere and you'll end up getting a fine. So the next location is literally just around the corner of where we were just now, but with kind of all the neon signs going on. So I'm just getting a shot of the rear quarter. 35mm, looks really good. I'm gonna get another one straight on.
Walked off now.
Yeah. But
he had the thing on his head that pulled down.
Yeah, I know. So after obviously that predicament with that gentleman, they've obviously moved locations. Leaving the car on, but Roxanne is locking it whenever I've shut the door. It's now locked, nobody can get in. Coming down to Chinatown, just getting this shot here before we get interrupted in a moment, which we're just about to, I think. So next location is here. I don't think I've ever seen a shot done here, so I thought I'd park the car here. St. Paul's, which looks majestic. I'm thinking if I wait for a bus, this could look actually sick, which is coming right now. Waiting for a bus, steady hands. Oh no, I'm in the wrong settings. Next location is here with St. Paul's in the background. Really typical shot, been done loads of times. This is in Bow Lane or Watling Street. Really cool shot. 35mm is just enough where you can get St. Paul's compressed in the background. Change those settings. We're going to go 40 to the second, ISO 500. That is really cool. I'm going to get one in landscape as well. Really nice shot. And for those that always ask, the focus area that I'm using is I'm on focus area spot medium, so medium spot, and sometimes I use small spot just as an FYI. So I'm also in this spot. I've just turned the car around. I'm just going to get Roxanne, I'm going to get some shots of Roxanne while I'm here. Could you just do me a favour for the video? Can you walk in front of the light? Look how sparkly it is. Look at all the sparkles. Sparkly. More of the Bentley in it. Okay, that's good. We'll go. Okay. So we just got Roxanne crouching in front of the car, which looks really nice actually. It would be absolutely rude if I didn't come to the Lloyd's building with the 12 to 24 f2.8 to shoot this incredible Bentley. This is already wide, right? I'm thinking if we go crazy when we do a stitch where we're like 1, 2, 3 and 4, we can get a crazy shot. So we're gonna try that now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we stitch that all in post in Lightroom, and you end up with the photo that's on the screen, which I think you'll agree is pretty insane. So that little trick that we did just now over there, I'm going to do the same here, and then we're going to be done for the night because I'm tired. I want to get home. Well, I need to get back to Manchester and then get home. It's going to be another 7 hours before I actually get to my bed, but let's get this shot because it's gonna definitely be worth it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Stitch them all together. Bish bash bosh. See you later. One of the things I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, what was the gear that I used throughout this video and for the shoot for Bentley? Now the camera, my camera body that I use predominantly now is the Sony A7R5. This is my predominant camera body. I do also have the Sony A7 IV that I can use and the A7 III that I can use, but for this entire video I used the A7R5. I will link it below. I also used this, which is the 35 to 150 f2 f2.8 Tamron. It's essentially, it feels like a bunch of prime lenses in one, and I really like it. For all of the action cam stuff, I use the Osmo Action 4, and then for all of the video stuff, I use this, which is my FX3. Now for the wide angles, this, what I'm currently got on here, this is the 12 to 24 f2.8 G Master from Sony, which is a fantastic lens. I will leave a link to all of the gear that I use to get the photos in this video, but that is not to say that you need that gear to get the photos in this video. It's just what I use. Now, I will be going to Hong Kong in February next year with 3 other creators Will, Willis and Moses, and you're invited to come along. In the description there is a link. Go and have a look. You have to pay 25% up front when you sign up, and then the other 75 at a later date. Go down, have a look, enjoy, let me know, type some comments and some questions. With that being said, create more, stress less. Link in the description to all my presets, super affordable. Subscribe, all of that stuff. Peace, love. Enjoy. Seriously, if you're not following me over on Instagram, come over, say hello. I'm trying to get 200,000 by the end of the year. It's quite a big task, but I think we can do it.
Everything is twofold. What's joy is pain on the other hand. What happens when the one that you love is the main cause of your suffering?